All right, dive team, ready for another deep dive. Today we are tackling Spring AI. And I know you guys are all over AI and what it can do, but this is creating a buzz for a really big reason. It's supposed to make AI integration, way smoother for developers.
Yeah, the really cool thing here is Spring AI is like a bridge. It connects that data and those APIs you're already using to these awesome AI models out there.
Okay, I like where you're going with this. So instead of starting over every time you want to add AI to your app, Spring AI is that bridge to get you there faster.
Exactly. And what's even better is that it's not just for one programming language.
All
A
right.
lot of the time AI tools are focused on Python, but Spring AI wants to be a lot more open.
No more language barrier. That's a
Yeah,
game changer. The source material mentioned that Spring AI was inspired by LangChain and Llama Index. Can you explain that?
for sure. LangChain and Llama Index are amazing for Python and AI, but Spring AI isn't trying to just copy them into another language. It's more about taking the ideas that make them great and putting them into the Spring framework. Imagine taking really great blueprints for a building and using them to build something awesome in a different city.
Bringing those ideas to everyone, that makes a lot of sense. The source material dives into some really cool Spring AI features, like support for major model providers and different model types. What do you think is really important about all this?
Honestly, the amount of support is impressive. We're talking OpenAI, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Hugging Face. Spring AI is designed to work with all of them. And this is important because it means developers aren't stuck with just one. You pick the best AI model for your needs, and if you need to change later on, Spring AI makes it really easy.
So it's like you're ready for anything. As AI changes, you can change too without starting over. Smart.
Mhm.
And they support different model types too, chatbots, text-to-image generators, audio transcription. That shows how much they want to do.
Definitely. And it goes back to that bridge idea. It's not just about connecting to AI, it's about connecting to the right AI for you and being able to change as your needs change. And when we're talking about flexibility, one of the things that really stood out to me was this portable API.
Okay, what's that mean for someone who's actually using this? How much time and effort does a portable API save?
So let's say you're building something using one specific AI model from one specific provider, right? But then you find a different model that's better, or maybe it costs less.
Yeah.
With the old way of doing things, switching providers would mean you have to rewrite a bunch of your code, which takes forever and costs a lot of money.
Right.
But Spring AI's portable API lets you switch without changing much code at all.
So you're kind of future-proofing things. As AI changes, you can change too, without having to start over every time. The source material also mentions vector databases, which sound kind of scary if you don't know what they are. What are they and why does this matter?
Imagine searching for a picture online, but instead of typing in words, you search using what's actually in the picture,
Okay.
like finding all the pictures with a sunset or a certain style of building. That's what vector databases do. They organize data in a way that's really efficient for AI, and Spring AI lets developers choose whichever vector database they want to use.
So many choices. But let's talk big picture now. Why should all of this matter to someone who's listening to this while they're coding? What can they do with Spring AI?
This is the exciting part. Think about customer service bots that can actually understand you and answer your questions. Way better than those frustrating chatbots we have to deal with now.
Yeah. Or imagine education that changes for each student and gives them exactly what they need.
Exactly. And it's not just those things. Spring AI makes it easier to use AI for all kinds of things.
It's like we're about to see so much cool stuff being made now that we have AI.
And the crazy thing is, we're just getting started. AI is changing so fast.
Which leads us to our final thought for everyone listening. What's the one thing they should remember from our deep dive on Spring AI?
If Spring AI does what it's supposed to, and it seems like it will, it could totally change how we make software. Imagine if building with AI was as normal as making a website or an app.
Wow. So AI wouldn't be some big mystery. It would be a normal part of everything we use, making our lives easier and maybe even a little more amazing. Be sure to check out the full Spring AI documentation to learn even more, and thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring all the cool stuff in tech.